Hi everybody! Welcome to my channel, Cooking with Elisa. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a return subscriber, thank you for your love and support. Today I will be making Nom Banh Duc or Steam Pandan Rice Cake. The recipe that I will be sharing with you today is easy, quick, and delicious. It is made from rice and tapioca flour, fresh pandan leaf, and coconut milk. This dessert is enjoyed with palm sugar, ginger, and coconut sauce. It was one of my favorite childhood dessert. So, if you want to learn how to make it, please continue watching. Thank you. Some of the ingredients that you will need for this recipe, you will need rice flour, tapioca flour, sugar, palm sugar, black sesame seed, some ginger, salt, pandan leaf extract, about 10 to 12, and then pandan extract, I got the green color, and then coconut milk, I'm using 1 can, and then some water. Okay, first I'm starting with the leaf. I'm taking about 5 leaf and tie them into a bundle. This will be used with my coconut sauce, and then let that sit aside. Now I'm going to cut the rest into small pieces and then put it in a blender and blend it so we could get the juice, the extract from the leaf. And then add 2 cups of water into this blender or food processor, whatever you have, and blend it until it's finely combined together. After the juice is done, we're going to put that through a strainer into a pot. We're going to turn on medium-low heat and cook the juice until it comes to boil. Add ½ teaspoon of salt for flavoring. And then to make your pandan cake to be extra green, and also have the more flavor of the pandan leaf, we're going to add some more of the extract. Then I added a ½ cup of the coconut milk to give it a coconut flavor, and then we're going to stir this on medium-low heat and let that sit aside. While the juice is cooking, we're going to mix our flour. So start with 1/2 cup of tapioca flour, and then do the same with the rice flour, 1½ cup of rice flour. And here I add 2½ cup of water. So total of liquid I use is 4½. And then after that, we're going to pour this into the pot when the juice comes into a boil. Okay, when the water comes to boil, add in the flour mixture. I started using a whisk, but then I realized that was not a good idea. It was hard to stir when the mixture becomes thicker. Just go straight with a spatula. It's much easier. Okay, so stir this until it becomes like a thick paste. So, and you can also tell when your arm's starting to get tired and you can't basically mix anymore, and the color becomes like a very dark green and clear. So that's how you know when it's ready. And then grease your 9-inch round pan, or if you have anything close to that is fine, as long as it can fit in your steamer. And then just pour the paste into the pan, and we're gonna let this steam depending on how hot your stove. Could be between 20 to 40 minutes. In this video, I cook for about 30 minutes. And then with your spatula, kind of grease it with the oil a little bit so it doesn't stick to it, and try to flatten it as much as you can and make it look, smooth and nice. Before you put the cover, get a cloth, or in my case here, I don't have a cloth, so I use paper towel. It worked too. As long as you don't press it down, totally down, it should work okay. And I cook it for 35 minutes, but actually I only did it for 30 minutes. So while that's cooking, we are going to make our coconut sauce. So the remaining of the coconut milk, put that into a pan, add in the pandan bundle that you did earlier, and bring this to a boil on medium heat, and don't walk away or else it's gonna overflow. Add in your palm sugar. If you don't have palm sugar, you can use regular sugar or brown sugar. And then you're gonna add in your regular white sugar. If you don't have palm sugar, you can use brown sugar or double the regular sugar. And then I just added some salt there. So give that a mix. And then next we are going to add 1 teaspoon of tapioca flour. Before we add it, we're going to mix it with 2 tablespoons of water. This will help thicken the sauce a little bit. I don't really like mine too thick, so you want it more thicker, add 1 tablespoon of the tapioca sauce. And then slice the ginger into either 4 or 6 slices, and then add that into your sauce and turn off the stove and let it sit aside. So by then your pandan cake is ready. It should be cooked. So like I say, when you put the paper towel, don't press it down. Leave it enough air so the paper towel doesn't fall and stick to your cake. Otherwise, it will stick to your cake. In my case, I kind of double check it just to make sure it doesn't fall into it. So eventually, it turned out good, so it didn't get stuck. So there you go. It's beautiful in color, and it's perfect. Now we're gonna let this cool down. You want a faster way to cool this down? You can put it in ice water, or I put it in the freezer. So whatever method you want to use is up to you. I free mine for 30 minutes, and then while that's cooling down, I toast my black sesame seed about for 2 to 3 minutes on medium-low heat. It's kind of hard to tell because it's dark color, but you can smell it. So once it's released that nice sweet smell, you know it's done. And then you're going to pound this so it will release more of the aroma of the sesame seed. Okay, now our pandan is completely cooled down, and then I'm using a butter knife or a spatula, whatever you find in your kitchen, and then I'm just gonna go around it to help loosen the stickiness from the pandan cake. And then once you do that all around, then you're gonna put that upside down on your plate, and then you're going to shake it or hit it so it come down, because in my case it was a little bit tough at the beginning, but eventually it come out. So there, voila, nice, done, beautiful, green. And then I'm gonna cut to show you how the textures look like. So I didn't really have a nice fancy knife, so I have my bread knife. This would do. It's sticky, and then if it's sticky to your hand, use a little bit of oil, and then you want to serve it with there you go, the palm, ginger and coconut sauce. It's beautiful and delicious. And then add the toasted black sesame seed on top. This is what makes it very delicious, the sesame seed, I think. And you can use the white one if you can't find the black sesame seed. With this dessert, I noticed if you leave it overnight, the textures actually become a little bit harder, and it's easier to cut and tastes better. So that's my observation for you. Alright guys, so that's it on our video today on how to make Nom Banh Duc or Steam Pandan Cake. And if you find this video to be easy for you to understand and you like it, please share it with a friend and give it a like. And if you like more of this kind of video, please subscribe to my channel so you get a notification on my new upcoming video. Until then, thank you, take care, and bye-bye.